Avengers.
Our world's about to break.
Hello everybody, it's me, I'm back again, it's Elijah for Sizzling by Gaming with more Marvel Avengers Alliance. This time I'm using 3 different teams for 3 matches. This team is Satana and Havok, and I have the Void Generator, Power Cell Mark 2 and 3, and the Obliterator, the new limited edition weapon. I'll give you my opinion on that a little bit later. Let's get into the ISOs for Havok. As you can see, the way I used him, I just made sure to build up his attack and accuracy. I need to re-ISO him because it's been a little while. But I would probably actually take away stamina because he really doesn't even need it. But I went ahead and did 3 strong, 3 strong, 3 violent, 1 patient, 1 robust, and 1 steady. I would take those off and probably just do some more attack and possibly add some health to him. Just keep it, keep the health up a little bit so he doesn't die so easily. But just make him hit a little bit harder, which he doesn't really need to do. I mean, you'll see in the match that he's in, he takes out his opponent pretty easily. But alright, let's go ahead and get to Satana's ISOs here. As you can see, she has very little health. I added a little bit to it for whatever reason. But I only use her if I'm protecting her, or at least protecting, just put a shield over her, make sure something's going to help, because she will die quick. She doesn't have a lot of health, as you can see, but I made sure to stack up her attack. On hindsight, I'd probably do more accuracy, just to get more critical hit in there. But what I have on her right now are 3 strong, 2 violent, 2 stalwart, and 1 patient. So I would, like I said, I would probably just take the whatever I put towards defense away, which she needs a little bit, so I don't know. I mean, it's up to you, really. This just feels a little bit safer, I guess, a little bit of a security blanket, because she is mostly for attack and debuffs on your own team. But yeah, that's how I got Satana set up, and let's go ahead and get into these matches, because I think you're going to enjoy them. The first one that we've got coming up is with a member of the Avengers League. I've heard, I'm not going to say his real name on here, but Agent A.L. Hart is who it went up against, and he had a very interesting team. Alright, so his team is Daemon and Phantom X. I see what he's going for right here. He's going for a team of full evasion, which can be tough with the Scattering Darkness and the Misdirection. But let's just see if he gets a chance to use it. Phantom X starts off with Alonzi, which puts lock on, good thing for range, and I don't really, it's a good thing to just get a little bit more damage. And right there, Fire Fist goes through. Sorry for yet another camera glitch. The program that I'm using is 30 seconds at a time, and it's just occasionally weird how it records. But Fires of Hell get the debuffs on me for the damage, because when Havok hits, he's going to hit hard. And here we go. Let's go ahead. Do I want to do it? I could go ahead and kill somebody. Probably could have killed whoever I wanted at that point with his level 2 attack. Can't think of the name right now, but I go ahead and do Plasma Spheres just to be safe. Get exhausted on them, put some debuffs on them to take use of the Paragon Exploiter. Go ahead and do this. I know the video, I said it was going to be about the Obliterator, but right here I just didn't see a use for it. Looking at what it did, I was like, I don't know. So I go ahead, Void Generator, put up that shield, stop them, especially with Daemon there, stop them from putting debuffs on me, which is always helpful. I would say the Void Shield for me is one of my current favorite things in the game that's new. I mean, look at this. He just hit me with Hot Shot, and the size of his shield helps a lot, but it didn't do any debuffs. The only one that'll go through, I'll show you later in the match, is Internal Bleeding. It's the only one that'll really go through it that I've found. You could correct me on that. And right here, yeah, yet again, just a little mix-up with the recording. I pushed the wrong button, and I guess, and it's just not there. But all that happened was a plasma wave killed off Daemon, and Phantom X did his Phantome, and Eva hit me, and didn't really do any damage. But let's go ahead and pick it back up with the match. We got thinking about what to do with Satana right here. I wonder, I could kill either of them, but I go ahead and just take out Phantom X. This is really just technicalities. Getting rid of it, getting rid of people, finishing them up, getting them out of here. Like I said about this guy's team, Agent A.L. Hart, it's a good idea, it didn't act, like, the passives didn't activate enough for it to really do much. So it's nothing you can really help. Good idea, just didn't work out great right then. Then the void generator kind of nullified the hot shot. But all in all, that was a good match. Let's go ahead and get right into the next one. The next match is with Magik and Cyclops, using the same agent setup, Power Cell, both of them, Obliterator and Void Generator. And I actually do use the Obliterator in this match. So let's go ahead and look at the ISO setups for these characters. For Cyclops, I just did stamina to get it up to 3 bars, just a little bit. Attack and accuracy. I mean, I didn't feel the need to do anything else. You'll notice that the trend with me, I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with it, but I don't do much health, and that might be a reason. And if you look at it, it's level 202. I know I need to go back and redo these ISOs, just go ahead and put new ones on there. But for Cyclops, I did strong, 5 of them, 1 violent and 1 relentless. I don't have him to 12 yet, and when I did that, I would probably, looking at it now, probably just put some health on him to keep him up, to keep him alive a little bit longer. But I do that because whenever I use him, I use something like, yet again, like I said with Satana, like a shield or a protector or something to keep him alive a little bit longer. And since he's gotten better with combat expertise, incapacitation and all that, he's a lot better and can hold his own without going down. But now let's go ahead and look at Magik's ISOs. Now with Magik, this was, you can tell that this was a long time ago. I'm right now level 237, I believe, and this is a 195 ISO, so I really need to upgrade hers. I don't use her too often anymore, but I do still like her. She's up there for one of my favorite Spec Ops characters. But I went ahead and focused on attack because she has crap, I can't think of the name of the move right now. It's been a while since I used her. But the one where she brings the sword down can be really damaging. And I love the Unleash Hell move. That's really useful. I think I actually use it in the upcoming match. But I went ahead and did attack, give her a little bit, yet again, give her a little bit of health. If it's too low, I'll go ahead and add some. But mostly attack, and kind of somewhat even on this one, except for evasion, because that's just not useful. But I gave her 3 strong, 2 violent, 1 robust, 1 powerful, and 1 fortified. But let's go ahead and get into the match now to see how. And we are starting off against a Ghost Rider and Emma Frost team. He's got the Hoarfrost Mace showing, which it's different since it actually used more there. But I used Soul Sword. I forget for a second that he's protecting. Stepping Disc is the name of the move I was thinking about earlier. But go ahead and get Magik, get a little bit of charge built up. Evasive maneuvers, gather that on first, especially since he doesn't have rescue. Go ahead, boom, Mega Optic Blast. Look at the damage that did. Adds incapacitation and did pretty solid damage on everybody. I mean, the health of the agent already is really low. Unlock potential, yes, I know that's gonna get incap off of him, but look at Emma Frost. Going ahead and incapacitate her. Scroll of Angulob, that's gonna get rid of combat expertise. Hoarfrost Mace, see, that's why I would always make sure to suggest not putting Hoarfrost Mace first, because it is much more likely to get used. Alright, let's go ahead and get this high capacity charge going. I'm going to use the Obliterator right here, and the thing about it, this does Shield Breaker, Burning, and Weaken, but against this team, it's not going to be that effective, because the Shield Breaker, I mean, look at him, it's Ghost Rider and Emma, they don't do shields, and it doesn't look like he's going to be prepared with this shield. So it's not going to really make a big difference, and I will say right there, the follow-up attack, I was a little bit disappointed in. Now, if you use it with Satana or someone that would really give you a nice attack buff, it would be more useful. But I thought it was going to essentially get flanked on everybody. Like an idea like that, to where you had the chance to follow up. But for everybody to follow up on them, like a debuff. But no, it just does that. So it's not a bad weapon, just against this team, it's not that useful. Unleash Shell, go and put Soulfire on everybody. Get them debuffs. Looking at it, the agent should be hurt. Emma should be hurt. They all should be hurt. Both people got Mental Anguish due to counters. Alright, Mega Optic Blast, go ahead and get rid of some people. Incapacitate all of them. Yes, Emma, I know. You can't counter because you're incapacitated. I'm sorry. Sacrificial Strength. Still alive? Nope, nope. Alright, watch this. Watch closely. Note, I have Mental Anguish and Soulfire on. Mostly Mental Anguish is what I'm looking at. Void Generator. Boom. Gets rid of them. But guess what? It straight up took off Mental Anguish and Soulfire. So, to me, that yet again makes it the most useful thing that I've found from Spec Ops. Hell, that's more useful than Ares is by far. But let's go ahead and get on to the next match which is Daemon Hellstrom and Wolverine. Yet again, it's the same agent setup because I'm trying to show off a little bit of this set. I'm not doing great with the Obliterator yet, but Wolverine and Daemon, Scrapper Wolverine, if you were wondering, with Power Cell Mark 2 and 3, Obliterator, and Void Generator. And let's go ahead and look at the ISOs of Wolvie. Now for Wolverine, I added a little bit of stamina, still doesn't have too much, because I'm hoping for good counterattacks, but I added some because he does take a good amount of stamina, but I made sure he hits hard because that's Wolverine. He needs it to hit hard, especially in this game. I mean, he does counters, he's got the best there is, so just for whenever he does something, you want him to take full advantage of it. So I went ahead and put 5 violent, reactive violent, 1 masterful, and 1 relentless. And he's only at level 11 right now, as you can see. I would probably, on the next one, add a health stamina type thing to give him just a little bit of protection. But let's go ahead and look at Daemon. Now with Daemon, I focused on the health and accuracy just to make, I wanted him to be there throughout the whole fight if possible. Planning on getting Skittering Darkness up there, putting that up. As you can see, he's only level 10 right now. But the only reason I built up attack here, because I think he's mostly an offensive support character, is just in case I can get the beast with 2 bags. Just for whenever I do get that, to make that as damaging as possible, because it's a really good move. But mostly with him, plan on doing Skittering Darkness. I do like the level 3, I can't think of the exact name of it, but where he puts mind control on them. It doesn't work too often. I wish it activated a little bit more, but I do like having it on there just in case. But let's go ahead and get to, well, let me tell you what ISOs I have on here first. For Daemon, I have 3 forceful and 5 forceful and 3 focused, I believe. Yep. Let's go ahead and get right into this match. It's going to be Daemon and Wolverine versus Elektra and Havok. And here we go. You see he's got the signpost, so debuffs aren't going to do as much as usual. But Wolverine, he wants to make her bleed, so he goes right after her, but I'm going to try to stun her right here, just to try to keep the internal bleeding off of me. Feral Ambush, boom, Animanium Claws with the follow-up because she's an infiltrator. Gets some bleeding on her, 2 times bleeding, ravaged. No stun there, that's disappointing. And here I go into Void Generator. Power Cell Mark 2, get that high capacity into Void Generator, which is going to give me a nice shield. And interesting thing, it's the only thing that I've seen that isn't impacted by the generator, is up after Havok. Well, you're going to see Havok do Plasma Spheres right here, and it's, boom, not even really going to impact me. So, I mean, yeah, it hits me some, but that's pretty much it. But right here, she just goes straight into, straight into her Ancient Art, I think is the name of it, and it causes me 1 thing of internal bleeding. So she can cause internal bleeding on some of the Void Generators, so that is important to remember. Right here, the Amoris Congress, I go try to get mind control on them. Doesn't hit Havok, doesn't impact Havok. But let's see, Signpost. I hate that move. It's one of my more annoying moves. Alright, Wolverine, stop it. Void Generator, boom, get that shield, Wolvie. Go ahead, still got 4,000 left. Sizable shield, good job, gets the best there is. What's he gonna do? Right here I decide to go, let's see, I can go ahead and kill Elektra. Yeah, here we go, Animanium Claws, just because I'll get double attacks since she's an infiltrator, so just 2 attacks right at her, boom, 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 boom. Bleeding, her blood's just going everywhere, she's dead. And that second attack that he got, Berserker Frenzy, and I should get 2 attacks as follow-up since I had an infiltrator. So I will go ahead and put bleeding on Havok. Then right here, I'm sorry for that. Then right here, we will do Power Cell Mark 3 into the Obliterator. Sorry, I like that name. It doesn't do much though. That's the sad part about it. All in all, it's 64 gold. I'll go ahead and give you my opinion on the Obliterator while we let this match play out. 64 gold, I would say the Obliterator was not worth it. I mean, it has its uses. It's good against rescue. But then again, if you've got Juggernaut, you've already got a shield breaker. And there's other things in the game that does it. Havok does it with his level 1. But all in all, I mean, it's useful, like I said, against rescue, but it's just not worth the 64 gold. I got it solely to, pretty much only to just finish the setup, so I'd have it. But here we go, we got From Hell's Heart, goes ahead, kills Havok. This agent right now is just fighting a battle that he's not going to win. Ionic Emitter. It's interesting, I don't understand why he did that. Because he needs power. He needs the debuffs that he just took off and made himself resistant to. So this isn't a great setup, in my opinion. I don't think it was very well thought out. I mean, this team's that I'm using not great thought out. But anyway, here we go. Void Generator is going to be used to not quite get the kill, I don't think. But I will get a nice shield. Here we go. And no, I won't get the kill. Boom. Suck it. Daemon, he's going to come in. Fury counterattack. Doesn't do anything to me. Sorry, buddy. Void Shield, thank you. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to look back. I will try to be putting up videos soon. During the week, I am in school and usually busy, so I won't get to do as many. And I know today I was kind of slow, so thanks for hanging with me and all. But I'll be back with soon to come more Xbox 360 footage of games, and I'm probably going to start doing some GTA 5 when that comes out. But more Marvel Avengers Alliance coming up, and I might start putting some game dev tycoon up, just to see what you guys think of that game, because I think it's really good and definitely worth the play. But that's all for Elijah here at Sizzling Papaya Gaming, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.